Welcome back to Opening Bell on a Friday, the 23rd of March 2020. This has been a very exciting week. Not a week of the upwards, but Nasdaq has dropped more than 1.62% this week. In the last 2 weeks, Nasdaq has dropped by 3.3%. That's a huge impact on the mega cap tech stocks and also the hyper growth tech stocks. But next week will be key. It will be key because next week there'll be heaps of earnings which I want to share with you. So this is an extended closing bell. So please do grab a pen and paper and take a couple of notes down on what will be happening next week. When I started on a Monday, I shared that I have offloaded some stocks. I've taken profits on a Monday as soon as the market opened and it was worth it. I managed to capitalize some cash so that I could prepare for next week's. But however, that changed. So on Monday, I sold the likes of Adobe, Pins, Facebook, Etsy, and Gold Holdings, knowing that we're going to go into volatility period. And I was about to just hang fire, but I was getting itchy trigger fingers, and I bought a couple of stocks before the earnings for next week. I bought Pinterest before and after the rise, so it was good. I bought Fastly on the dip as much as I can average down and up to about $74 again today. DKNG, DraftKings, I started buying them when they were hitting about 41, 42. I started topping them up even more just to average down. I bought Upwork because I was hopeful for Upwork's earnings next week, knowing that they might have a spectacular earnings. Fiverr, again, the earnings next week. And also I bought ETF battery supply because battery is in demand still. And also because Twilio dropped from 350 to 300 to 295. And I bought Twilio at 295. So these were my movements. So what's happened this week? And now I'm going to go sector by sector. So the first sector that I'm going to speak about is e-commerce. As you can see, the likes of Etsy dropped about 10%. Shopify dropped by 6%. At some point, Shopify was going around about $999 per share. That's a real dramatic drop. SE Limited for Southeast Asia dropped by 5%. Even Twilio themselves dropped 9%. So e-commerce is dropping. Hoping for next week. Don't think they'll be beating numbers. That's what investors are feeling. They might not beat the numbers as they were in the last quarter. So people are taking profits. But if they do show up unexpectedly, then it might just rocket. So we have to watch and see what happens next week. Next one, advertisement stock. Facebook went up 7.5%. Pinterest went up 16%. All because of Snap, who's gone up 50%. So Snap's earnings were very, very good. It went all our user growth increase, revenue increase. So that cascaded to other stocks like Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and anticipation of doing very, very well. Therefore, these stocks are rocketing. Cybersecurity sector, CrowdStrike dropped 10%, Net, Cloudflare dropped 6%, Fastly, part of the CDN, also Internet Network, dropped a staggering 41%. Because of the collaboration of TikTok not doing well. So all these are dropping in anticipation next week that their stocks will not do as well as last quarter or miss expectation. That is what the Wall Streets are anticipating. And let's see what's happened because they could spring up a surprise. And next one, cardless transaction, e-payment companies. Our favorite baby, Square has dropped 8% for no whatsoever reason. PayPal went up on the fact that cryptocurrency will be included in 2021 as part of the utility to be used in a currency to exchange for goods and services. But eventually they dropped back down again to Monday's normality at 202. Agent dropped 5% after climbing really, really well in the beginning of October. And the reason for them falling is because most of their clients were airline companies. And airline companies are basically not doing well. The customers are not getting transaction, meaning Aiden might not be doing well in their earnings for end of the year. So this is what people are speculating. Next sector, the cloud stock. As you can see, there were two brand new cloud sector, Frog and Snow. Frog were up 6%, up and then down again. Snow up a staggering 13%. However, the old school Salesforce CRM were down 4%. So this is a switch between old cloud stocks are falling, profits being taken, but new IPO cloud stocks, whom are already overkill in price, are going up. Anticipation of, to be honest, I'm not sure. Okay, mega cap stocks, our good old Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, they were down -5%, -3%, and -4%. So profits were being taken despite really good progress done by the company, good takeover, good products coming up next year for all these three companies, new iPhone, Microsoft's Xbox, Amazon's Prime Day, record Prime Day, but still people are taking profits on the sideline in anticipation for the election, perhaps, in anticipation for despite quarter, but then volatility with Biden potentially winning. So we're not sure, but mega cap stocks, profits been taken. It's absolutely normal. If you have taken profits, absolutely normal, but be prepared if there's a discount coming back up. Finally, my old favorite, the freelancing economy, Uber, Fiverr, Upwork. Uber was up 8% on the hopes of economy opening up, on the hopes of California Act coming along, but then it's still volatile. Uber is not making money as much as last year. So be prepared. If you want to take profit, I'll suggest you should take profit. Fiverr dropped 10%, but as you know, Fiverr has been up so high. People are taking profits in anticipation, dropped from 180 to 150 potentially. And people are taking profits, hoping to hear what they're going to announce in the quarter earnings next week before they start investing again. Upwork, they were going up, but then now dropped at 1.43%. Upwork has so much room for growth. People are hoping for anticipation for Upwork to go up really high, potentially up to the likes of 25, 26, 27, if they smash this quarter earnings, if they control their output outgoings. So, but what's in the earnings? Get your pen and paper out. I'm going to show you what's happening next week. This is key. You have to prepare over the weekend, do your homework, prepare your diversified portfolio, get cash ready to pounce on discount if potentially this can happen next week. So let's bring up a chart here. Monday and Tuesday, we've got big ones. Twilio will be announcing on Monday. Twilio is a stay-at-home stocks. If Twilio smash the records, if they do really well, it will cascade to other e-commerce, cardless payment transaction stocks. This will ripple effect across. So Monday is a key one for Twilio. And then on Tuesday, you've got the likes of 2M, 3M, AMD, First Solar, Microsoft, and Pfizer. The one that I'm watching out for is AMD and Microsoft. These are the key ones I want to listen out. How's the semiconductor doing? How's Microsoft growing with the Microsoft Teams, with people working at home? This will be key for Microsoft. If they do smash it well, then they should cascade out to the likes of Zoom, Slack, and all the other work from home stocks will be doing well. If Microsoft miss the quarter earning, then we should be watching out for a staggering fall in the cascading effect. Next, on Wednesday is another big day. We have got the likes of Baidu, Boeing, Etsy, Fastly, all the way, if you can see the list. But the one that I'll be focusing on will be Etsy, Fastly, Fiverr, and Pinterest. These are one of my 4 key holdings in my hypergrowth stocks. My favorite ones, all happening on one day. So I will be reporting on closing bell on these stocks, and also a special segment on what the earnings and what the way forward be. This will be big. This will be determined if next year my stocks will be doing well, or maybe I should be taking profit after the earnings. So this will be a big Tuesday. And on Thursday, another busy day on the Thursday. On the end of Thursday, closing bell, we should have this list of stocks. But the one that I'll be focusing on will be Shopify, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and Facebook. So we've got 3 big cap stocks and 2 growth stocks happening. So I'll be reporting them on closing bell, and perhaps another special segment on the specific stocks. But these are the ones. You've got Kraft Heinz, Starbucks, Shake Shack. These are the popular ones that people hold as well. So YouTube should be exploding Wednesday and Thursday with all this earnings report. And finally, Friday, I'm still not resting because we've got Alibaba and ExxonMobil. But I'm most likely focusing on Alibaba because if the Chinese stocks are doing well during this shutdown, during this lockdown, perhaps in Alibaba, it's not even lockdown, the Chinese are opening up. So if Alibaba does well, then this should show us that other Chinese stocks should be doing the likes of Tencent, the likes of JD. So this next week onwards will be key on if our stocks will be momentum bringing us up regardless of the election coming in November. giving us a bit of a boost before the end of October? Or is it going to fall even greater? Are we going to see Nasdaq below 11,000, hitting on the 10,000 points mark? We have to see, we have to watch. So next week, it will be a busy day for everyone, including me. But I'm already starting my homework, guys. Take a pen and paper. I will be producing 3 videos this weekend, key videos. It's called my buy trigger series. I'm showing you buy trigger series of what levels you should be buying if this stock drops or if they break the ceiling. So the first one that I'll be coming out with Fiverr, Pinterest, and Upwork because of the earnings coming out next week. The buy triggers for just 3 stocks. Next one will be Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. And the buy trigger, is it time to buy these stocks before the Christmas earnings, before knowing in Q1 January that they break all records and all shoot rocket high, because we are still staying at home in these 3 stocks. These 3 mega cap tech stocks will be big. Will there be a big show coming up, or will they fall and lose their value? And finally, I like my e-commerce. I'll be focusing on Etsy, Alibaba, and Shopify. The buy triggers for this stock, because if they do drop, I'll be buying them. But if they go on a momentum, I might most likely be buying them as well. E-commerce is the world. It changed the way we live. It changed the way we shop. And these 3 companies are key. So these are the 3 key ones which I'll be producing over the weekend. And hope to share with you guys as soon as I can. And if anybody's got any requests, I'll try my best to answer all the comments below. But I'll give priorities to my Patreon subscribers. So I've been speaking to my Patreon members this week and more in the coming days to come. So if you want to join me on Patreon, I'll try my best. I'll put you guys in priority to answer any question, key question that you can. But I'll try my best on the comments below on YouTube and Facebook as well. So I hope you like the closing bell for today. Please do keep a close eye. Click the bell on my button, because I'll be sharing loads of info in the coming days and coming week to come. So have a good day, have a good rest, and hope to see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.